All right, let's just go to the middle here for a second. The biggest thing for sure that I was noticing is that you don't know when you have the true opportunity to push me. There was tons of times where you had me at half health or a little under half health, and then you didn't just run at me, right? I'm not saying run at me aimlessly with like no brain, but try to collapse on me so I have to like run away and reload or try to switch to my pistol or something. Very often you had me quite weak, and maybe you were a little bit weak. Like I might have hit you a couple times, but then you're like, okay, I'm just gonna back off and reset this. If you notice, and I'm gonna show like examples while I'm talking here in the video, that when I hit you at all, if I had you in a corner, I collapse on you every single time. Okay? I will say, although the score is the same, literally the same as last time, you are substantially better now compared to last time as far as your patience. Before, I wouldn't say I was world starring you, but it was a much quicker game as far as getting to 15 kills. This took almost 12 minutes to get to 15 kills here. So this is not you dragging it out. This is you playing smarter, which is what I want to see. This is exactly the point of this. Okay? So the next step is knowing, like I said, when you actually have a true opportunity and you have the ability to get a kill. So come over to, let's say right here on this head glitch. Okay? So stand right here. So there's two things we're going to talk about. The first thing we're going to talk about as far as having a true opportunity is, let's say, for example, I'm right here and you happen to get some pretty good shots, but you don't kill me. You know I'm going to run to your left, okay, to my right. So as I'm doing this, you want to make a read on me. What you would do is, let's say you land your shots, and if you see me break to your side over here, you're going to come with me, okay? And at this point, basically every single time, I would be, let's say, or what you should be doing in the situation is, every single time after you get some damage on me, you come towards the middle. Let's say if I'm running this way away from you, if I actually, let's say, don't challenge you and you see me continue to run, then you know I'm going to be in this corner quadrant, okay? If I'm trapped in that corner, then that's when you want to start to pepper me even more if you can as I'm running away from you. Because if I have my back turned, I shouldn't be winning fights, and even more so, I shouldn't have the opportunity to run away and, in the case of Warzone, replate. If you have 30 bullets or 20 bullets or whatever, even if I have all my bullets, I can't kill you faster than you can kill me if I'm already weak. Okay, like very weak. If you have me at like half health and maybe I hit you twice, let's say you hit me 6 times, I hit you 2 times. In that situation, you should at least be trying to take some of the map. What I mean by that is if I run over here, I go over here and I do this, for example, like if I'm super, super lucky, you're going to just not push me. But if I'm weak as hell, you can jump on me, even if I'm prone, even if I have cover, right? So a lot of the times when you were posted up on a head glitch and you were weak, I didn't challenge you from the head glitch. I just push right up beside you. I just do this. And then I'd say, fuck your head glitch, basically. Yeah. Right? So the only time that I did that, though, or the reason why I did that is because you were genuinely weak. And yes, you had a head glitch, and that's great and all for you, but I was not weak at all. So I could just push in there, and even if you landed 5 or 6 shots, I have to land 2 and you're dead. Right? So that's going to be the first thing that we're going to be talking about. So when you have a genuine opportunity, let's say you know for a fact you landed some good shots, you got to just call a spade a spade. Like if I, let's say, get like that much damage on you, I'm chasing you. 100%. Right there, bro. And if you run away and I get that on you again, I'm super chasing you because you didn't even get a chance to heal. If I keep on tapping you, you're not healing. Right? So I have a real opportunity. And it'd be the same things, let's say you're plating and I'm shooting you and it takes you out of that plating animation. So you got to plate again. Right? You're just constantly not putting in a plate over and over again. You're just running away and you can't escape. So even when you finally do get your plates in, you haven't even reloaded. So now I'm just right up on you, got to switch to your pistol or something, and now you're just dead. Okay? So that's huge for you. That's going to be number 1. Number 2 is when I was chasing you, and it's going to be a little bit of a map awareness thing. We have a pretty simple map here, but still just be aware of your surroundings as far as forcing yourself down a lane when I chase you. Let's say, for example, right here, let's say I'm shooting at you, and you would break to your left, and I'd come with you, right? And what you would continue to do from here is you would run back. Right? So you wrap the corner and then you put yourself in this lane from here to here. And I was able to shoot you in the back as you're running away. Even if you were to like do this, for example, you're absolutely screwed. Like going right here is not going to help you. Right? So if you are trying to run away, one thing I used to do a lot is I would overextend in fear, if that makes sense, where I would run away way too far. So I'd either take myself out of the fight or I'd actually put myself in a worse position because I didn't have to run as far as I did. I would leave cover in fear of being pushed. So one of the things that I'm doing to you is, let's say if you happen to get some good shots and you're right here, right? If you're right here, so come to this corner, just run towards me. I'm never going to, like, let's say you get good shots on me right here. I'm never going to run like this over to like here, right? By the time I get to here, if you're out that corner, I'm dead, right? If you're back at the corner where we were, right? It's just too far. So what I'm going to do instead is if you rip me from right here, right, what I'm going to do, so go over there. So if you shoot at me, just shoot. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go like this, okay? And as soon as I lane split, I can now see if you're coming from the left side or the right side, okay? So the lane split is looking at the, looking right here and then listening from side to side. So if you happen to wrap the corner, so go back to where we were before. So I want you to shoot me and then run at me. Okay, if you do that, I go over here and I see you. I saw your gun for a second. I'm going to keep on wrapping around the cover. Right? I'm going to keep doing this while I'm plating in the case of Call of Duty or Warzone. Right? I'm going to continue to be plating while I'm running around so that if you're chasing me, you can't actually catch me. Right? Versus putting myself down a long lane. So if you shoot me again, right? So I go like this. If I even try to get to like to here, right? This is a 50-50. If you go the way that you did, I got lucky. If you go straight at me, I'm probably dead. So this turns into speed. I will say in the perspective of maybe the skill level that you're at, you might think, well, I'm just too fast. I'm just getting away from you. So if you pushed at me the way that you did, that you're going to get killed because I'm going to get here too quickly. And I might get here, but this is where a little bit of execution comes into play where, yes, if I have a head glitch or I have the ability to shoulder peek you from a little bit of a distance, if your shots are clean, you should still win that because I'm weak. Right? Like, yes, I can reverse you. I have a better chance of beating you if I'm behind cover like this. But the probability of us saying being one shot or two shot, you're basically full health, you're wrapping the corner and just blasting away, and I'm just trying to kill you first instead of running away or plating, I'm probably going to lose that unless I have a sniper. And I have to be perfect. Could I do it? Maybe. But is that very likely, like as a constant? Also, potentially having the rest of your team collapse on me, it's just not going to happen. I'm going to tell you when I'm hurt bad, as far as you should be pushing. I'm not going to say, please push me. I'm going to say, I'm hurt, or you like didn't hear it, like maybe not that bad, or like 50% or whatever. And then based on that, you should take into consideration the distance you are away from me. And you have two plays based on the distance, okay? If you are very far away from me, right? I think you're in the corner here. Yeah. If you're very far away, so go back behind the head glitch, for example. So if you're this far away and I'm hurt, all you're doing at this point is saying, okay, I know where he is. And since I am hurt, I'm not going to like crouch and walk away from you slowly to be quiet while healing. Because if you're sprinting at me, I've now let you close the gap for free. So you're going to take the opportunity that you've hurt me to now try and corner me and listen to where I'm going. Okay. This is important. I want you to make sure. I want to make sure that you don't miss this. At this distance, you're trying to corner me, not kill me. Because if you just run full speed and you're this far away, I most likely will have time to play or get my health back or reload or get a head glitch or something. So here, let's say if I break off to your left and I go over to the corner, right? If you're full sprint towards this corner, so come to the corner. Yeah, so if you're full sprint over here, you're basically dead because I'm full health or full plated, full health, whatever, and I have full ammo. If you just keep sprinting at me, you know you're for sure dead, right? So
regardless,
in this situation here, all you're doing is now knowing that you forced me into the corner. This would be like trapping someone. Let's say you're playing in town in Fortune's Keep, trapping somebody in a room, and now they've like closed the door. You're not going to just barge in the door if they're too far away. You don't know if they have, let's say, bouncing betties or if they're ADSing the door or whatever. But what you can do is now flank their peak or flank their lane. So let's say, for example, let's say I went to this little piece of cargo over here, right? So let's say I ran down, or let's come to the other side over here. So let's say I ran away from you and I laid down like this, and I'm panicking because I'm super hurt and I'm expecting you to just be barging through the door and just slam me, right? So I'm hoping that if I'm laying down like this, I can stop your aggression. But in this situation here, what you now have the ability to do, and it's not that easy on shipment, but on a real map, let's say on Fortune's Keep, you have the ability to now flank your aggression or flank your last lane. Okay. So in the world of this, you'd be trying to get behind me. So I'm like, okay, I guess the coast is clear. I'm either going to come out here and see if he's here. And if he's not here, I might run out this way, and I run out this way, and you're standing right here. Right. And you don't have to go anywhere else. You know I'm in that container, right? So you're going to, like I said, get damage in the first place. Yeah, you're going to get damage in the first place so you can push up and corner me, and then you're going to take the fight on a re-engage, right? This is based on your distance. So we talked about two different examples as far as when you're going to push. The first one that we talked about as far as pushing was pushing for a kill because I'm weak and very close to you. And the other one was pushing to try and put me into a corner or trap me in a room or give me, like, let's say, jump off a building and like pull my parachute or jump into water or whatever it is, right? You're never going to chase somebody into water who's down first because honestly, they should be floating at the top of the water. And as you jump down, whether you pull your parachute or not, they're going to pepper the shit out of you. Then they're going to have an underwater battle with you and probably kill you and reverse you, which is tragic.
100% about it.
Yeah. So realistically, if you're going to shoot someone who's jumping into the water, you have to kill them before they touch the water. Or if they're like, let's say they're super screwed and they're kind of in the open, you can just shoot down on them. Sure. But if they're like escaping, if they're truly escaping, don't chase them.